Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn DPOV, and we are back, man. We are back with another video. And today, right now, I just want to play this audio that a lot of y'all probably already heard this audio before, but this is an old audio of when Alpo was in prison, and he was explaining, you know, everything, exactly why he killed Rich Porter and just the situation, everything. So I want to play this audio of him explaining what happened while he was in prison. And then I'm going to show the video of him explaining what happened when he was released from prison. So we got two different perspectives, but the same, same topic. So the audio I'm about to play now, it was when Alpo was in prison, okay? And then the next clip that I'm going to show y'all is when he was released, and he actually went to the place where he killed Rich Porter and was, pretty much just telling you what happened. So here's the audio while he was in prison. So what you're about to hear is when he was in prison, all right? Let's get it.
Did you kill Rich? The question to everybody with that, Rich, the reason why Richard, okay, I had a connect. I had a young Dominican connect off of Broadway. And, he wasn't really in position at the time when I was really dealing with him to really front me crazy. He would front me one or two, but he wasn't really in a position where, we wanted him to front us like, 50, 60, 100 keys. We didn't want to put up no money. We want you to front us, and we'll pay you when we, get the drugs. Or if we got 100 from you, we'll put up some of the money and we'll pay you the rest. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, we don't have to go in the stash for our money. So my connect wasn't in position at the time like that, and Richard was dealing with his connect that he met when he did that year in prison. He met a connect when he did that year in the Bronx house.
Okay.
So this kid was hitting him lovely, but then it stopped. The kid caught a dry spell. Since you ain't got nobody to get no drugs from, deal with my man. He'll give you a good price, and the money I'm bringing from out of town, we'll hit him. And when he starts fronting us the drugs, you let me know, because I had other connects. I had like 2 or 3 other connects that I was able to deal with too. So the time came where he was going to start fronting us the coke.
Okay.
But I was out of town. Since I was out of town, he wasn't able to catch up to me. It was easy for him to just deal with Rich.
Right.
Give it to Rich and let Rich give it to me.
Right.
So that's what happened. If he gave 100, I was supposed to get 50. You know what I mean?
I know.
At the same price that he was charging Rich, I was supposed to get it for that price too.
Right.
But before this came along, I was already dealing with Rich with his connect. So if his connect was charging whatever, I didn't have no problem with Rich making $1,000, $2,000 off of me, because I was coming to spend $300,000-$400,000 with him. But now my connect is giving it from 12, 13. My original connect is giving it to for 12, 13, and I'm supposed to get half of that at that price. But Rich got me thinking that the coke that I'm getting from him is still coming from his connect. So then I wind up bumping into my connect, because I wind up staying up there a couple of days, and I wind up running into my connect.
Okay.
So I bump into him. So I said, "Yo, what's up, man?" When are you gonna start, looking out for a brother, man?
Okay.
He was like, "What you talking about, Pope?" I said, "Man, you know what the hell I'm talking about. When you gonna start fronting us this and that?" And he had a lot of respect for me. I had a lot of respect for him. And so I said, so he's like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" I just gave Rich like 60 joints. This time he had just gave Rich like 60 bricks.
Okay.
And 30 of those bricks were mine.
Okay.
So I'm saying, "No, you didn't. You didn't. Rich got coke from his man." He said, "Man, Pope, I'm telling you, man." I said, "Oh, yeah?" I said, "Yeah, all right, man." And he described them. And I remember I had just got these round joints from Rich that were real good. And I think they had like Reagan or somebody on them.
Okay.
They were real good, man. And he described them to me and everything.
Okay.
So I said, "Yo, all right." I said, "Yo, we never had this conversation, man." So I didn't really say much about it. I just had in my mind like, damn, Rich getting over on me like that. So I didn't say nothing to him the first time. So I went back down to D.C. to get rid of my bricks and all that. And I had developed a relationship with a dude that just started off as one of my customers. Me and him had built a relationship where we became like real tight, like me and Rich in New York. This kid was me and Rich in D.C.
Okay. What was his name?
His name was Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, little Gary.
Is that the one that they say got his dick cut off?
Yeah, that's the one they said got his dick cut off, yeah.
Was that a situation from you?
Yeah.
That was?
I wound up killing little Gary later on. This kid was good. He was probably about 3 years younger than me. He was a murderer, too. He was about his murder game.
Okay.
This was my little man, so I went back down to D.C., man, and I told my little man, I said, yo, man, this dude Rich up in New York, man. And he knew Rich from me bringing him to New York because we used to do the firework thing in New York.
Okay.
Every 4th of July, I used to spend like 10, 15,000 with these guineas downtown and get me like a truck full of fireworks and come back to my neighborhood and blow it all up and all that.
Okay.
Around 105th Street, and this time I did it around 102nd Street with Rich and all that, and I brought my little man, because they never seen nothing like that being in D.C. They couldn't really do stuff like that, so I brought him to New York to show him how we live up there and all that.
Okay.
So he wanted me and Rich in that process and all that. So this day I went back to D.C. I said, yo, man, this dude here, man, I just found out this dude is jerking me, man. He's like, what you talking about, Paul? I said, man, this dude getting these bricks from my man. I'm supposed to get half at this price, and he charging me this price because I'm thinking it's still coming from his connect. Mm-hmm. And his first thing come out, he's my man, let's kill him, man. Mm-hmm. I was like, nah, just hold up for a minute. Let me think about this thing. So I wound up calling Rich. I said, yo, Rich, everything all right? Your man back on? So I'm just checking. I said, your man back on? He said, oh, yeah, my man just gave me some more joints. You coming up? I said, yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
I said, all right. I told my little man, I said, yo, we going to New York, man, and we going to go see Rich. No, first I went to New York. I took care of my business with him. I spent about $500,000 with him and got my bricks and all that. And I think he was also getting bricks from like Fritz and them. I don't know if you ever heard of the kid Fritz.
Yeah, I heard of Fritz.
Yeah, Fritz was getting boatloads of that stuff. I wound up taking it back to D.C. So I'm still not saying nothing. So I'm saying my little man, I said, yo, man, that's it, man. I'm going to go back to New York. I said, yo, I'm going to ask Rich. I'm going to step to him because I'm really like just fed up with it now. I said, yo, I'm going to ask Rich who he got that coke from. This last thing I got, who he getting this coke from. And if he lied to me again, that's it, it's over.
Okay.
I'm taking him out. So now I told my little man this, I'm saying, yo, you come. I said, yo, we gonna go to New York. I had just got me a customized van. I just bought me a customized van, them big joints with the TV and the bed and all that.
Okay.
So I had just bought one of those, and it was up there in the shop getting the system done and all that. So I told my little man, I said, yo, we gonna go to New York. We're gonna fly to New York. I'm gonna get with Rich, and I'm gonna find out what the hell is going on.
Okay.
So one thing led to another, and I don't want to go into all, but did I? The question is, did I have anything? Did I kill Rich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I killed Rich.
How'd that come about? You just put, because everything on the street said that a limousine pulled up.
Huh?
A limousine pulled up and put Richard in the car or something like that.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
No. That's when that didn't happen. That's for them to see later on, Antoine. That didn't happen, Antoine.
Okay.
That didn't happen. But I know the thing is, did I kill Rich? And yes, I killed Rich.
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no.
Rich, why did I kill him? It wasn't personal. It was business. I'm gonna tell you this, because Rich, like I told you, like the story I do with the connect and all that. Rich, he was lying to me about something that there was no reason to lie to me about, and in my mind, it just told me that if this little bit of money can come between what I thought was a wonderful relationship and a friendship, then no telling what you might sell me down the line for. And I gave him the opportunity to tell me the truth, not once but twice. So when I already came with the plan with my little man, and like, yo, if he lied to me, we just gonna do what we need to do. Then that's what happened. Did I kill the little brother? No, I didn't. That was, you know who that was, right?
Right.
You know who that was?
Right. They said it was Preacher.
No, they didn't. That's who it was. They got
right.
Not just Preacher, but Richard's uncle Alpo.
Right.
They did that. And what made it seem like I had something to do with it is because where I left Richard, the boy's body was found almost in that same whole City Island area.
Now, they said you carried the body all the way from Harlem to City Island? Yeah. You wasn't afraid?
No, I mean, once that first murder, once you take care of that first murder in your life, it's like really, and not that this is a good thing that I'm saying, but once you do it once, it's like everything else is. No, I wasn't afraid. No, the answer to that, no, I wasn't afraid. I mean, I was doing what I had to do, Antoine.
Okay.
Definitely got killed in that area, and his body was definitely taken up to around City Island.
Okay.
He got hit twice. It was just he felt something, man, because I'll tell you this, his hand was on the doorknob. I had to pry his hand from the doorknob because it locked on the doorknob.
Locked on the doorknob?
Yeah, he was trying to get up out of there.
They also said that he scratched your neck.
That's a false. He never scratched. Richard, first of all, Richard never seen it coming, really. He couldn't have scratched my neck because I was the driver, and my little man took care of everything else. And he didn't scratch me. How I got my neck scratched, and it's not they said it. I believe AZ said my neck.
Right, AZ said it.
Yeah, I believe AZ said my neck. Hold on. Richard didn't scratch my neck. Richard never even seen it coming. Richard never even laid a hand on me. He never knew what was happening.
Whoo-wee. Boy. Yeah, man. I'm a civilian, and I'm happy to be one. Boy. It's just crazy hearing him just saying, yeah, he's my man's. Yeah, I killed him too. Oh yeah, and then my other man's that was like Rich Porter in DC. Yeah, he was my man's. Yeah, I killed him too. Yeah, I chopped his dick off. Like, he just said that like it was nothing. Whew. All right, so that's while he was in prison, and I'm gonna play this clip of when he was released. So this is him when he was released, explaining what happened. So what you heard was him in prison. Now this is him released, and he did a little documentary.
Right here where I was meeting Rich that night. And I pulled up right here. He got into the van right here. And once he got into the van, I knew I had to lock. I locked the doors. And as I was pulling off, I was asking him, because it didn't take long after I pulled off, I was asking him like, yo, Rich, where did you get that coat from, man? That shit was good, because I wanted to make him comfortable. That shit was good as a motherfucker. He's like, I got it from my connect. I said, oh yeah. So from there, I knew he was lying. I turned to my little man. I gave him the nod. Once I gave him the nod, my little man spent, because he was short, so he could stand up in the van. Next thing you heard was the 2 gunshots. Bang, bang. Richard slumped over, and it happened. It happened right here.
Damn.
It happened right here.
Damn.
At this light, it happened.
Wow.
I'm saying, in my mind, I'm saying to my little man, yo, he's dead. He's done it. He just got hit with a .357. Twice. The only sound I heard was, him releasing his breath. His last breath. So I'm assuming that he's dead. And I need to find a place to put his, leave his body without anyone seeing me and seeing the van or just, so the only place I can think of and just driving it, and it's just so funny. I'm saying City Island, but I'm not even sure if I wanted City Island, but I just knew I wanted to get off the streets and get onto a highway.
How did you feel? Was you mad? Was you angry? Like, what was going on in your head?
I was very mad. I just killed a nigga that I loved. A nigga that I was getting money with.
That's crazy.
A nigga that I called my brother.
That's crazy, bro.
We kept driving this way, and until I can find a remote spot to leave the body. Go around this turn right here. Yeah, loop it real quick. Listen.
Bro, I wouldn't even, man, I wouldn't even feel comfortable driving Alpo around nowhere. I wouldn't feel comfortable at all. Like, you don't know what this dude gonna do.
It was somewhere over here. So I pulled over like right here, just threw the van up on the, as close as I can to the rail. Once I pulled over, my little man, Gary's probably like 5'3", 1 something. So I'm trying to stay behind this. I'm trying to stay behind the steering wheel. I'm trying to stay in the driver's seat just in case we got to pull off, and have him go dump the body. But when he went to go try to get Rich out the car, he couldn't pick him up. He couldn't pick him up. Rich was bigger than him, so he couldn't move him to put him in the woods and all that. So now I had to get out the van to go help him. And when I went to go help him, Richard made a sound. So that shit startled me. Like, oh shit, he's still alive. So I grabbed the gun. I grabbed the gun from my little man and put one in his head.
Damn.
And then I had to pick him up. I had to pick him up and dump him in the woods and leave his body. I was able to, get him where he needed to be. And then we jumped back in the van, and I made sure I didn't skid off or anything like that to leave any kind of tracks. And we left. And we left, and the rest was the newspapers. The rest was history.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's a dirty game. Yo. That's the only thing I can say. It's a dirty game. Damn. It's a dirty game, man. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into when you sign up for this. Basically, there's no trust. Trust goes as far as he think that he trusts you until I don't even know what to say. Damn, that's just crazy to hear. Like, you killed your man over money, and I don't know, man. It's up for y'all to decide, Whew. That's crazy. Rich was still alive when they was trying to dump his body in the woods, and he was still alive, and he went and got the gun and shot him in the head. Damn. That's ruthless, boy. That is something I don't want to be a part of. It never will be a part of. I'm glad I'm a civilian, and it's sad to hear these stories, but I'm not gonna lie, it's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't glorify gangs or nothing like that, but it's just like, yo, that's a world that I just don't understand. I mean, it's like, it is intriguing to learn about it and to hear about it, but it's sad to hear what these people do to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just, my opinion about all of this is that it's just sad to hear what people do to each other. That's my only opinion. That's the only thing I would say about this whole gang stuff. It is intriguing to hear, because that's a lifestyle that I don't live, that I don't promote, that I don't advocate. I don't do nothing. Hey, I ain't about that life. I am not about that life, and I am proud to say that. I am proud to say I am not involved in any of that. I am a regular man. Okay, I'm a regular civilian, and I'm proud to say that. So, but it's just, at the end of the day, it's just unfortunate, man. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. It's just unfortunate. So, y'all leave a comment down below, man. So I just wanted to give y'all a little backstory. Some of y'all heard that story before, some of y'all didn't. So, you know, I just wanted to play it back, you know, since Alpo is now, you know, been gunned down. And, you know, I just wanted to resurface him explaining exactly what happened and why he did it. And like I said, man, I'm not here to judge. It's only one person that can judge. Other than that, it's your boy Damn D. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, man. We out this thing. Oof.